Taco shows the good, the bad, and the ugly. The highlights and, unfortunately, the lowlights that stood out this past week in the vast sea we call humanity.
It's 101.1 WJRR. Speaking of good, 3 Days Grace, who we just heard from, they're pretty good.
Great. Tons of hits, man.
The headlining Earth Day birthday, March 21st. We hope you can make plans to join us for the return of EDBD. All right, shall we just plow through the bad stack and then flush it all away with the Taco Bob household power flusher?
Without a doubt.
This story just emerged here in the last 24 hours. Guy from New Jersey who was initially praised for being a hero and trying to save his neighbor in a house fire is now accused of killing her in the blaze. That would be 70-year-old William Ale. Has now been charged with first-degree murder, first-degree felony murder, first-degree burglary, and second-degree aggravated arson.
That guy gets a double hell chip. One, for acting like he was a hero, and two, that you did. Oh, God.
Yeah, so he's accused of setting the blaze that he heroically rushed into to help save a neighbor from. And she died in the blaze.
God.
We've got a 24-year-old Polk County guy named Zachary Ingram who has been accused of critically injuring a 3-month-old baby. The baby has sustained brain and spinal cord injuries thanks to the actions of Zachary, who's now been charged with aggravated child abuse, which is a first-degree felony, for causing the critical injuries of the child, according to the Polk County Sheriff's Office.
And you know, when you go to jail for abusing a kid, watch out, buddy. You get yours, Zach.
Meanwhile, in Orange County, a 20-year-old man was arrested after allegedly agreeing to meet what he believed to be a 12-year-old boy. And this guy is also facing similar charges out in Arizona. So this wasn't a one-off for 20-year-old Jace Cogdill, who exchanged photos with what he thought was a 12-year-old boy, photos of himself, which he had doctored deceptively to make him appear age regressed.
AI.
Deputies say Cogdill sent the sexually explicit messages and eventually agreed to drive from Clearwater to over near a shopping center off of South Kirkman. That's when he was taken into custody. It's just there's so many of these just out there.
It'd be so good to see their face when they pull in and realize, oh, busted.
Yeah.
Pieces of trash.
Yeah. All right, and then we'll wrap up with what was a series of fatal hit and runs this week all over the place here in Central Florida. FHP troopers searching for the driver who hit 2 people and took off on Silver Star Road. That was Monday night. 2 cars were involved in that. One motorist stopped and, helped out and stayed while the police investigated. All, accidents are accidents, but the other motorist who hit and killed one of the took off. Just gone. See you, bye. After getting out briefly to see if his car was damaged, I might add.
Wow.
Got a guy killed on an e-scooter. That was a hit and run in Osceola County on Old Canoe Creek Road on Saturday night. Same deal. Driver plowed through him, took off. See you, bye. And then there was the woman in Brevard County, Shannon Miller, who was arrested in a DUI hit and run after hitting the same car twice on I-95.
You can't try to understand it, Pat. You can just reach over and power flush them suckers. Give her another.
Oh, God. Now it's on you, Taco. Please bring us back with some good news here that you rip off each week from the Good News Network.
Oh, we come bearing good news always at the Good News Network. By the way, yesterday I flushed the power flusher of my house, and I honestly found myself just smiling because it was such power that I was like,
its terminal velocity is, yeah.
Yeah, and it's designed so that it doesn't waste water, even though it sounds like it would. It's like heaven in a toilet. Okay, now I shouldn't. You know what? Anyway, let's go to that Good News Network you spoke of. Research was done, and singing with other people improves health more than singing alone. So, I mean, I guess we should start showering with everybody. Multiple people. Because you sing in the shower makes total sense to me.
Sure.
And it's going to save water like I just talked about.
Sure.
Maybe I should drop that one down on the family. All right, family. Welcome up for the holidays. There's a new rule in the household. Shower together. You're going back to your younger years. An engineer. Powered.
That was kind of awkward.
Yeah, it did get awkward all of a sudden. I'm like, no. An engineer powered, you ready for this? An entire home using 500 discarded vapes. That's pretty cool. I guess the batteries from or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Good job, engineer. Pow! This boy, his parents mixed something up, and they were supposed to dress him all for a nativity scene, right? They dressed their kid as Elvis. Look at this picture.
Wait, what?
They didn't know. They got their wires crossed and thought they were supposed to send their kid as Elvis that day. They didn't know anything about the nativity scene. So you got all these kids lined up.
And a random Elvis lookalike.
As little elves and stuff like that. And here's a kid with a note that says Elvis around his neck.
Elvis. I can clearly see how the confusion could come in at this hectic time of year.
It had to be, but it's cute as hell when you look at it. If you get a chance, Google that today.
What grade was that?
He looks to be, I'd have to click on the story, but I'm going to say second grade.
Yeah, they're heavily into Elvis at that age.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Who? Whatever it is. All right. You little kid, you get a baby, pal. Ooh, we have some good news here. An amputee was thrilled with her hand transplant. Guess what? She got a new left hand. She's now left-handed. They gave her a new hand, and it was from a left-handed person. She said, quote, "It feels so incredible, as if I've had it my whole life." She's in a wheelchair, too.
Dude,
God.
I'm sorry. Anytime I hear about hands and missing hands, Teddy, Prison Break.
Oh, the rubber hand.
How that went on for how many years and the thing never got infected is beyond me.
Oh, yeah.
But okay.
Come on, man. Prison Break. Didn't you say they're bringing that back?
Netflix is going to carry Netflix. Yeah, I think Netflix is going to have the whole thing starting in January.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Just let Prison Break stay in the trash where it is. Yeah, so good for that amputee. I'm going to give you a left-handed pal. Pow! I just pal farted. Sorry. Where's this one? And then I know how everybody has a soft spot for dogs. Pat, this one, a little tiny disabled puppy who was found in a dumpster. Mm-hmm. So he's a dumpster dog. He gets a new home in time for Christmas. Look at him. I think he's like one of those tripod, you know what I'm saying, where they're missing a back leg.
Right.
Anyway, some asshole threw him in a dumpster. You know what? He got a new home for Christmas.
Good.
Pow, little puppy.
Pow for the folks who adopted him as well.
Yes, exactly. Adopting pets is good stuff.
Yes, it is.
So there's your good news. Unless you want me to keep going on.
Look no further than mine, who barks at our pool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, every now and then, you get a nincompoop.
We love him, though. We love old Otis. Otis, the pool barker.
You want me to talk about this anymore?
I think
we're done.
Feel-good, uplifting, three-legged dog story.
That's what I was ending with.
Right. And even more good news with what's coming up at 8 o'clock.
W. Lynch and Tacos, commercial-free, Workday Rock Block.
Lynch and Tacos.